I don't like myself. I'm embarrassed how fat I am. Oh, Mr. Beast 100% knows who I am. Wife cheating on you with a black guy. My wife cheats on me. Right now I'm treading water.
Wings. Wings never changes. Since the dawn of Richard, he has been crying and blaming all of his life's problems on anything but himself due to narcissism and gluttony. Years on, Richard's life has become an uninhabitable abyss of Pepsi Cola and Wendy's chili boxes. It was in this modular home Wings was born, and it is here that Wings will die, because in Trailer 101, no one ever enters and no one ever leaves, because Wings never changes.
No, I'm probably going to play Baldur's Gate after this. Probably going to play Baldur's Gate, probably try to find something for dinner until it's time to go to bed and wake up and do the shit again tomorrow. Do I think DSP is secretly divorced? No. I tell you what I do think, that I don't care if DSP is divorced or married. You know why? Because nothing Darkside Phil does affects me. Right? If Darkside Phil wants to stream, he can stream. If Darkside Phil wants to play Street Fighter, he can play Street Fighter. Right? The whole situation is like, I don't care what Darkside Phil does. More power to the man. Kelly said Phil cheated me out of $50K. Yeah.
Stop that!
It's $50K I could have used too. Kelly is busy. Any plans for Halloween? No. I'll be going to church tomorrow with Kelly? No. Not really. Is it rough having a different religious approach than your significant other? Not really. Just don't talk about it. It's that simple. I don't mind Christian music. I like some Christian music, so I don't care if she plays it. I mean, everything else we just don't talk about. Like, we don't go in deep philosophical discussions about religion. You know what we talk about? We talk about paying bills. The reason I don't do it is I don't like myself. Like, honestly, I know I hit this topic yesterday or the day before, but I personally don't want to be on camera. I don't even like being on camera on stream. I wish I was like XCal where I could just stream without the camera on at all. But it's like, I don't like being on camera. And now since like cameras are like super HD, and like you can't really tell with this one, but like I got like rosacea like right here. Like, so like I get redness like right here on my nose, and I'm embarrassed by it. And I'm embarrassed how fat I am, so I don't really. Let's see if I can pull the camera closer. You can kind of see it now. I only play Rainbow really on stream for the most part. Every now and then I'll have a session off stream, but usually if I get a group together, I just stream it. I don't even have a social media presence for the most part. Like, I got to the point with like Twitter that people were just so negative most of the time that I tweeted. I don't even tweet half the time. Like, if I go back and look, like I tweeted a lot recently, but like I tweeted twice on the 28th, once on the 27th, once on the 22nd, once on the 19th, and then once on the 12th and once on the 5th. So I tweeted 8 times in September. August I tweeted about 8 or 9 times. July I tweeted a little bit more. I think I tweeted about 12 times in July. I'm working on trying to like myself more, and like me not liking myself and being so down affects every aspect of my being. Like, you could tell, like, when I started from the first game where I went, like, I don't even know what I went with the first game of the game. It was bad. It was like 1-4. And then like the theme park, I mean, I went negative, but I felt like I was playing good, if that makes any sense. Stop basing my self-worth on video games. Azen, video games are about all I have, man. What else am I going to base my self-worth on? How well I take a nap? Yeah, I understand that I have family and like I'm a good person and all that other stuff, but like video games is the skill set that I have right now. And like, I mean, I don't really do anything else. Like, and granted, Rainbow's a bad game to base your morality on. Oh, Mr. Beast 100% knows who I am. He used to watch PK. What do you mean? I donated Christmas? I give to I try to do a lot of elderly giving at Christmas and stuff like that. But I don't know if they're going to do it this year because the retirement home that we used to give like gifts to kind of got tore down this year. Arhu was actually going to be Rocco's name for a while. Was they going to name him Arhu or Shaquar? Would you let a black man take Kelly on a date for a Ford Mustang? I mean, what kind of Ford Mustang? Because, like, regardless, like, if it's a brand new Mustang, shit, I'll sell it. She get a free meal and I get a car. That's ARS. That's less than $1, man. The guy who just donated that. I don't know, Joe Biggs. Like, I haven't had a DoorDash account in like 3.5 years. The whole, like wife cheating on you with a black guy thing, like, I don't give a fuck who my wife cheats on me with. It's all the same. Why does that matter? What is white guilt? I don't know. I know what you probably think it is, but I have no opinion on that. Also, when the next recession hits, we're currently in one, man. Like, what are you thinking for the next one? You should make sure you get through this one. Here's what I'm worried about, right? It costs something along the lines of, like, for me and Kelly to eat, like, even on the cheapest spot, like McDonald's, it costs us $18 to $21 to feed 2 people at McDonald's right now. You could feed 2 people at McDonald's for less than 10, right? Like, if you go to a Bojangles, it costs $30 to feed me and Kelly. And I don't think those prices are ever going to go down. I've never in my life seen the prices go backwards, right? So when you move the goalpost stays moved. And that's the scary thing. No matter, like, this is what normal life is going to be from now on. And if the wages stay stagnant, it's going to drastically affect everybody. I'm talking about the dollar menu. Like, back in 2008, you could get 4 McDoubles, 2 large drinks, and a large fry for less than $10. You could share the fry, both have 2 McDoubles apiece, and the drinks were 99 cents as well. All that together is like $10. Now you have to get like now if you have the app, you can get 2 bacon McDoubles, because they used to be buy one get one. Now it's buy one get one for 29 cents. I don't know why it's buy one get one for 29 cents, but it is what it is. So, like, you're looking at $4, but you only can do that once, and then you're looking at another $3 there. So you're $8 into just the sandwiches. Then the large fry is $4.99. So, like, that's going to be, that's $12. Then the drinks are no longer $1 a piece. They're $2.50 a piece. So, like, there's another $5. So they're $18, and with tax is like $21. So yeah, my math's there. Like, you used to could eat McDonald's for $10. Now the same type of meal costs $21. I remember when you get 20 McDonald's nuggets for $4.99, and then on the app you could get a large drink and a large fry for $1. So, like, for $6 you could get 20 McNuggets, a large fry, and a large drink. When I first started working, minimum wage was $5.25. It moved up to $5.45, and I think it's now $7.25, and it's been $7.25 for like 15 plus years. South Carolina's so inexpensive? No, it's not. Like, is it cheaper than California? 100%. But, like, my homeowner's insurance, my land taxes are like $1,700 on a fucking trailer. Like, costs $60 to fill your truck up. No, 700 United States dollars. And to me, that's expensive because, like, we don't get paid very much here. What happens with South Carolina is Biden destroyed everything after Trump left. I don't think it has anything to do with who's the current sitting president. The issue with Georgia is Georgia can be blue if Atlanta votes, because Atlanta's blue, right? Any opinion on the southern border and migrants? I think a lot of people use the southern border and migrants as a scapegoat. Granted, I live in South Carolina, which is a good bit away from, like, the southern border, but we have our share of, like, Latin immigrants here, and the vast majority of them do the work that nobody wants to do anyway, right? They'll go out there and pick peas, and they'll stand there at Lowe's and wait for somebody to, like, give them a job carrying bricks or whatever it might be. A scapegoat for them doing not as well as they think they should do. Like, remember, when I play Rainbow and I'm like, I died because you didn't give me the call out? Same concept, just different type of environment. What if you spend $3,000 a month on mobile games? You do you, man. If you got it to spend it. But I'm going to let you know, ain't no mobile game going to give you an umbrella. How do I save for retirement as a streamer? Good question. I don't currently. That's why I've been like, a little bit more beggy. Because like generally I like to make like $4,000 a month, but my goal is $3,000. As it sits right now, I won't make $3,000 this month before taxes. Because generally, when you make $4,000 and after you take taxes out, it gives you $3,000 to work with, and things of that nature. But me and my wife have 401k, and we also have different kinds of accounts. Like all the times we did DoorDash, we actually have a DoorDash savings account that we borrow money from there, and things of that nature. If I started accruing money well again, I'd probably go with some type of CDs, like short-term CDs, like 9 months and things like that, and just keep rolling them over, and then dump them into a 401k account. But like right now, I'm not. Like right now, I'm treading water. But like I'm treading water. Give your last dollar to me. Why would you use CDs then 401k, Serps? Because CDs are guaranteed growth, where 401ks are not. Does my cat know any tricks? Yeah, it'll come to you if you got treats. When I was a young man, I worked at a company called Met Glass, and Met Glass had a 401k that I didn't put much into, but I did put into. But I was young and dumb, and I pulled most of my 401k out and bought a boat, to be perfectly honest. But everybody there had the 401k that was based off the company, and they matched 6%. So like if you took 6% of your check, they would match 6%. And then the 2008 housing crash happened, and most of the 401k got wiped out. And I got to sit there and watch 50-year-old men sit at the break room table and cry because they knew they didn't have a retirement. Because 401k isn't like an investment. 401k is actually, when you put money into a 401k, there's a brokerage company that takes it and makes safe bets in the stock market to attribute growth, right? You're going to lose a little, you'll earn a little, but naturally, generally it generally trends upwards, right? But if everything falls out, all the money goes away. I have no dream of like, owning trail bosses or like, luxury cars or anything like that. I don't even have a dream of building another house, right? The only thing I want to do is I never want to have to make a choice between food or medicine for me and Kelly. That's usually my goal monetarily wise. It's a scary concept because at no point do I realize like, one day I could wake up and have a heart attack, right? Like just last month I didn't know what was happening. I had a kidney stone. I went to the emergency room, like just health issues. And I'm going to have health issues. My wife's a cancer survivor. She's going to have health issues. Even though we have health insurance, health insurance in America is not that great. You can still be left with thousands upon thousands of dollars in bills. Thanks, Obama. You don't have to pay the medical bills, though, really? Kind of do. Like, we're like, America is slowly going to a social credit score. You might not want to call it that, but that's what it is. Like, when you have to have your credit run to get rent in places or even get a job, you have a social credit score. And if your social credit score is bad because you don't pay your hospital bills, you might lose out on a job. You know what I learned the hard way? Which I didn't learn this till after my grandma passed, thankfully. But when you're on hospice, they slowly start starving you and giving your medicine less and less to try to get you out faster. I thought that was the cruelest shit I ever heard in my life. That we have a situation where they start giving you more medicine and less food so you die faster. It's like they want you high as hell and starving. Here's the thing, right? Rocco had kidney failure, right? Total kidney failure. If we wouldn't have took him to the vet, he would have probably died laying on a bed somewhere. But the most humane thing we could have done for Rocco was to go and have him get a shot and be put down. Why is it more humane for me to put a cat down with a shot, but like my grandma has to starve and not know where she's at? Why is that a thing? Am I supporting murder pods? No, I'm not. I think if you gave me the choice of being high all day and not knowing where I'm at, drifting in and out of sleep while I'm starving to death, over just letting me softly go to sleep, I would pick softly go to sleep. Just don't tell me when you're doing it. But I'm me. Other people might want to be differently. See, I couldn't do it myself. Like, give me a drink and I drink it on my own. I couldn't do that. I'd rather it be drip fed through like an IV or something like that. What's one thing you'll never grow out of? I was actually thinking about that today. I think I'll probably play Diablo 2 for the rest of my life. Like, it's one of those games, I don't see myself ever getting tired of. Another thing I don't think I'd ever grow out of, I remember the first time I ever got a taste of freedom, where, like, I had my own car. I was sitting around the house. I was like 16 or something. And I was wondering if my grandma would take me to Walmart because I wanted to go look at the games, right? I had a little bit of money in my pocket. I wanted to go see what games they had at Walmart. And then it dawned on me, I didn't have to ask anybody to go to Walmart. I had a car. I had a driver's license. I could go to Walmart myself. So I got in the car and I cranked it up and I drove and I pulled the windows down because the AC didn't work. So it was like an 85 degrees day. I had both windows down and I turned it to the oldie station. And on the oldie station, a song came on. That song was My Woman from Tokyo by Deep Purple. Right at the very beginning, that dun, 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 dun. And I remember with my hand hanging out the window what freedom felt like for the first time in my life. And I don't think I'll ever forget that moment. And I associate cars with that moment. And like, that's one thing I don't think I'll ever grow out of, the feeling of freedom when I'm driving. Donald Trump, you misspelled your wife's name. What do you think my grandma would think if she could see me now? Sometimes you gotta love people for their flaws. There's my grandma right there. Shout out to Shrek and Field on their anniversary. Yeah.